Hello everyone and welcome back to the Refresh Step, where you recover yourself for the main step. I'm your host for today, tomorrow, and the foreseeable future, Theodore Lu. And I'm with a host battler in the UK and admin of the Battlespurs English Wiki, Ayumu Seiki.
Hello.
So yeah, Ayumu, we both literally just got back from LA, didn't we?
Yep. This is a podcast after the World Championship of Battlespurs Saga.
Yes.
Why are you even so far away? But yes, congratulations to Carlo for winning the World Championship. Freaking lad disappeared and Saffron to just come out and win the World Championship. Damn.
Exactly. What a lad. Yeah, I think I faced him in one round as well. That's probably explains why I didn't win. I lost against him, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I also made a major misplay and then just kept myself out of top 16. I mean, I wouldn't know if I could even get into top 16 even with winning with that round, but at least better than being in top 64 instead of top 82. But yes, whatever. We get on.
True. I could have been a top 64 instead of top 68. But yeah, anyway, life needs to move on. I know that I am better than I scrap, but that is the reason to improve, not the reason to dwell on the past, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, like, I guess I can beat myself up as much as I want. I may probably already did, but I don't know. I don't know if it's a part where I mature more or because my expectation became more realistic, but I don't particularly feel like emotionally, I don't feel particularly as disappointed as my previous losses. Maybe because also this time at least I tried to play with something that I am more comfortable with, and I did not really deviate from that. Cause like there was this one time when COVID hits, and then I joined like the one of the big tournaments in Indonesia because it was done online. And then I decided to so this time I don't know why, but I just wanted to win, so I'll deviate from my usual route, and then I picked Ice Princess, which is still it's one of my waifu deck, but it kind of deviates from what I usually play, right? So yep. And then I made a misplay before the top 8 and I lost. I was out of the tournament. It was pretty painful that day. I actually caught my death and I cried.
Well, it happens.
Yeah, it happens.
I still remember in this one shot tournament with like 70 people. And then my Ice Princess was going smoothly until I see one round with a random Ninja Gale deck. So what the fuck? And then I summoned 3 Milos Lava and not even one Nessus, and even my opponents felt bad for me.
Yeah. That's a
and
little,
then yeah, and then because of that I missed out the kind of the top 3 places, you know. We don't have a top cut in shop tournament, so yeah.
Well, it happens. Yeah, I mean, like, if I really wanted to be a sore loser, I can blame it on the pairing, since I'm using a pretty much a mid-range deck, and I got paired 5 times against control decks, so it is less favorable, but I should have known better. I mean, like, I think it's also the part where I think I was able to have a more realistic expectation, because I know I will struggle with control anyway. So yeah, losing against 4 controls, it is what it is. I signed up for this, so yeah. But yeah, it's
what it is.
Yeah. But yeah.
Actually, I haven't even checked the top 16 list yet. Was there any yellow in there? I think there probably 1 or 2 isn't there.
There should be. I think like if you are not facing against hard control like this Mac control, it is not easy, but it is way more manageable. I think like with hard control, especially like most of the Smack variant that I lost to, they bring lots of Andromeda, lots of Burning Force, so it's a little bit tough. But like I think against other matchup, I think it is totally manageable with yellow. So I think, I believe there should be some, if not many. But there are way more smack, I think.
Yeah, there were a lot of smack in the World Championship, which was honestly a little bit surprising. Thought that it would just be a rock paper scissors between yellow, red, and white.
Yeah, and then the gun came.
Well, it's good to see Maggie being in the spotlight for once.
Yeah.
Can you still remember how like people were shitting on him when he was first released? It's like paying 4 cards and you need 3 cards to gain 1 card. This is shit. Who need to change symbols anyway? We all play fucking mono color decks.
Yeah.
And then here we are.
And then here we are. This is all because of Mamma Mia. Goddamn Mamma Mia. He used it once, he got into stream once, and then now everybody is using it. Goddamn it.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. I mean, to some extent, he always liked to think that he contributed to the start of all this. But why would you want to be credited to the start of disaster? I don't think. My goodness.
So it's always interesting when you somehow affected the meta.
True. I think like pretty much same with the European Pro Tour and the not really with the European Pro Tour, but with the Utrecht Grand Open. Yeah, I think like the setup with the con in the morning it was fine, it was doable, and then like as the con grew more and more crowded, it feels like I felt like a sensory overload, and then in the end, like at night, while you guys were having merry, I was like, but I just felt physically tired, and it's like, I think Josh and Julia was like constantly, I like asking everyone who wants to eat, and I kind of want to eat it, but it's like as the night goes, it's like, yeah, I can't do this. I just slept earlier.
Yeah. I see.
I'm getting old, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
The fact you could just fall asleep on the sofa sitting up was amazing as well.
Yeah. I think like because I think it went even further because like yesterday I got a transit in Spain, right? Yeah, I kind of wanted to stay awake like for the rest of the day so that once I reach home in Germany at around 12 a.m. That's like I think my flight landed in Germany at around 11. At around 10 to 11. So I was thinking, yeah, maybe I should stay awake for the whole day so I can reach home at around 10 11, sleep straight away, and then fix my sleep schedule. Perfect. So I fell asleep in the train back to the airport, and then I fell asleep in the plane as well. And I still managed to sleep for like 12 hours afterwards. God damn. I'm certainly getting older, aren't I?
Come on, Grandpa Theo. Let's get you to bed.
No, I am still young. I can still go to that idol concert.
I just love saying to Jules over like the whole weekend. You know, every time we walk, it's like, my legs are hurting. Can we go back home yet? And it was like, let's get you to bed, Grandpa Josh. He was like, I'm not that old.
Yeah, it was certainly a pleasure, like hanging out with the UK boys, with the Nexus boys.
Yeah, it was fun. We need to do that more.
Yeah, we need to go to Spain next time. Yeah, I mean, like I spent like 5 days, almost 6 in the US, and I enjoyed the most when I am broke, and I was walking around Spain for like 4 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I'm a little bit biased because I live in Germany, right? Everything is expensive now, and then in the span of these 2 weeks, I've been to exactly 4 countries. Germany, where I live, of course. the Netherlands just because I wanted to buy something from my friend, and then I had lunch with my friend there, fish and chips, of course. And then I went to the US. I ate lots of things, tons of things, and then I went to Spain.
Ever since Saga started, I practically only stay home for like at most 3 weeks every month, because like the other 1 week I'll be somewhere else outside of home. No matter if it's for Saga or for other reasons. But I've definitely been traveling a lot more than I expected. And talking about that, I need to buy my train tickets because next week I'm going down to Manchester to see my parents.
Oh,
For Chinese New Year, baby, time for some red pockets.
Oh my God, you're right.
But fuck the prize money. I got my rich relatives to support me. Yeah.
God damn it. You're only saying that because you have the 1K. No, just kidding.
I mean, I still have my little brother, so I'm not the only one.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but like technically, I also have my little brother just like spoiling me from time to time. Like, you know, when he buy a game on Steam, he would just like tell me, "Here's the account. You can play the game too if you want." I was like, "Yay, Five Nights at Freddy's! Okay, so let's fucking go."
Okay. Okay. No, static should be gone. I mean, like, yeah, it's not as bad, but still. But anyway, yeah. If only. Yeah, I think like the best thing, yeah, sharing is always the best, isn't it? I think the only time I actually shared something with my sister was my nephew recently got into Demon Slayer. So she asked me to share my Crunchyroll account with her, and she already shared her YouTube Premium account with me, so that works.
That's why you've been using YouTube Premium.
Yeah, of course. Will I pay YouTube Premium if I'm using it by myself? No.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you're one of those dumbasses who actually can't use ad block.
No. Because it's also different, right? Because at YouTube Premium, if you watch someone's video and they are eligible for monetization, then they will actually get a cut out of your subscription. So I think that's the good compromise. Since we are YouTuber ourselves.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I'm not rich enough to pay for those stuff.
Yeah. It hurts only the first time. My goodness. But yeah.
Yeah, I can't like I usually won't go for like the free 1 month trial, of things as well, just because like usually I will forget about it, and then a month later just check my bank account. I wonder where this £16 went to.
Yeah. And then like I think the one time I didn't fall for the 1 month trial kind of thing, but I got the second month anyway. It's because I tried to get so basically I already have the semester ticket right from my university. But there is this thing called the German ticket, that the €50 per week per month one, which allows me to travel all around Germany. And then turns out my state has a scheme. So instead of paying the whole 50, if I wanted to upgrade my current semester ticket into a German ticket, I can just pay for this thing called the supplement ticket, which is like €12 instead of 50. Which anyway, the semester ticket I actually paid by myself, but still, I paid an extra 12 to get the supplement ticket so that I can go to Berlin and meet my cousin and my sister and Amamiya. And then
Nice.
And then like, okay, so then I'll just cancel this afterwards, so I don't need to pay again in January, right? Because I took that in December, and then I tried to cancel, and then like, yeah. So by canceling this, we will not process your payment for February. I was like, what? What do you mean by that?
They always charge you before the month even begins, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you will pay for January already.
Yeah, I think no, I think like the January one, it's just because probably it's also because I applied for it at like the 25th or something. So it was a really last minute decision to go on that trip. And then like yeah, they just allowed me to cancel starting from February. And I was like, okay, so maybe I can go somewhere like on the weekend in January to compensate for this ticket that I have to pay anyway. And then I got busy with work. God damn it. Can't even practice. I got busy with work.
Oof.
So I can't even practice for Saga, let alone going somewhere with no reason. Yeah, man. I need to find a consulting job that allows me to work for like 6 hours a week and then pays me for like 50 hours worth of work. One day.
Yeah, I heard incidents how like people work from home. Usually, for customer service and things like that.
Mm-mm.
And like people manage to sneak out
Mm-mm.
during work hours,
Mm-mm.
because it's work from home.
Mm-mm.
And then like they essentially only have to answer the phone call or like messages from the higher ups or something like that.
Mm-mm.
So as long as they have like the phone with them,
Mm-mm.
they just literally go anywhere they want.
Exactly.
During the work hours.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Exactly. That's why the term digital nomads exists. So like yeah, so like while you have a contract of working in a country with a higher, like a better GDP, like the UK, Germany, or the US, you can then just use the extra money that you to kind of live in a country that has like a lower how to say, like living costs. Because like you basically, if the time zone is not that different, then you can just answer the call, or sometimes you can even use the time zone difference to your advantage. So for example, if you have a night shift as a customer service, then you can just move to a country where it is basically the afternoon when it is night in your original country.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Never thought about that.
Yeah. That's why. That's probably the future is going to be like that, isn't it? So probably we'll probably get if possible, I want to get a remote job. So preferably from Germany, so I can convince the government to let me stay here, and then move my base of operation somewhere else. Maybe in Asia, so I can eat slightly better, and then once it's time for Saga, then guys, I'm coming back.
Yeah. I mean, Asia is generally warmer as well. I would like to stay there.
Oh my god,
instead of Europe.
Yeah, my god, that's also why I really love Madrid. It's like I came to Madrid in the morning. It's like 6 degree, and then as the day went on, it gradually progressively becoming warmer and warmer and warmer. I think by the time I flew away, it was like 25 degree outside.
Damn, I want to stay there. Yeah. I mean, same in the US. It's so sunny during my stay. I don't want to go. Let me stay here. Yeah. I know the healthcare sucks, but let me stay here.
Yeah.
The sun.
Exactly. If only we are a little bit richer. Okay, I will stay in LA for like 2 weeks, and then once I got sick, I feel like slightly sick. I will go back to Europe and then get my healthcare.
Yeah, like literally today already. I woke up, and after 5 minutes, the wind starts blowing, and after another half an hour, it starts raining. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, I know, right? In LA, it's like it was raining when we were asleep, and then when we woke up, it's all sunny. It's like, oh, this is what Europe could have been.
Yeah,
but I guess that's why also like the Vikings tried to move there, right? Yeah, because I think like to them it's like also why they fought over the UK, like when the UK was not the UK. Yeah, I think like when any land that like has a more stable weather, they were all fighting over it. Then now they just okay, yeah, fine. The weather is a little bit erratic, but but fuck it. But yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I think I also forgot to mention why I wanted why the 4-hour trip to Madrid left an impression on me, because like compared to Germany, everything, and I just got back from the US as well. Everything just feels way cheaper. Like the street food, with €4 you can get like the big food that basically fills you up, like the kebab. In my area of Germany, it's currently around €6 at least, and then there it was like 4.5. It's like, are this like the inflation price, and they forgot to change the price until now for like 2 years. And then like yes, like I was like looking on the top 10, top 20 list of what's to try in Spain as well, right? In Madrid especially. Then one of them that caught my attention is because I really love seafood that are not fish. Is the calamari sandwich. So I forgot the Spanish for it, but basically the calamari sandwich, it was around €5.5, and it looks full of squid. And then I was like, okay, then I will go to Plaza de Mayor, which they said that was the main place to get the sandwich. And then on my way there, I found this cafe that is selling them for like 3.5, and you don't need, and it's like a promotion for everyone, so you don't need to do anything special. You just come there, you ask for it, and then it's 3.5. So I even had a coffee with it, and it's like 6.5. It's like, what? What the can you guys like open what is it? A branch, yeah, a branch here in Germany. Like you don't need to sell a calamari sandwich, just sell doner or something, but like at this price with coffee.
Yeah. So the calamari sandwich is pronounced as bocadillos de calamares.
Yeah. Genau, the
more you know.
The more it is, yeah. I saw like it was written like largely in the poster, and then I was like, when the waitress asked me like what do you want in Spanish, of course, and then I was like, I forgot the bocadillos.
Yeah.
So I just said the calamari, and then like okay, so yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
she just understood.
I think if you say calamari, they probably understand already. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think like I think like because it's also a cafe, so I don't think they have any other menu that has calamari. With restaurant, I think it could be a little bit tricky because they might have like the calamari cooked some way else.
Yeah.
And it would have been a disaster since they would probably cost like €10 or something. And I just found out when I got back to the airport that if you are taking the metro to the airport, then you all have to pay an extra €3 surcharge, and you need to pay that before leaving the gate. So thankfully I had self-control, and I had like €3 left in my account before I got back, and then like pop, I tried to, because like they asked me to pay that when I got the metro ticket in the morning, right? So because like I bought like the one that can basically get me anywhere within the close vicinity of Madrid, including the airport, which cost me like €6, which I think it's pretty nice. With €6 you can basically reach a lot of places. In Germany, it just doesn't happen. And then like you need a card with this. The card costs 2.5, and then it was included in the okay, so it was included, so it's 8.6, so that's fine. And then there's this once I click on everything, there's this €3 called the airport surcharge, and then like the security was like, go tap your card here. Oh my god. I was like, okay, I was too intimidated, so I just paid for it. So I thought with that, because I already paid for the airport surcharge, and then I went around Madrid. Not really all around Madrid, but just I asked our other head judge,
Madrid is too big for you to get around.
exactly. I mean, like I have 10-hour layover, so includes like around 1 hour to go out of the airport, 1 hour to go back to the airport, and then probably another 2 hours to prepare for the flight. I have clean 7 hours, to 6 to 7 hours to explore Madrid. So I asked our other head judge for the Karlsruhe Grand Open, Melkor, and
Okay.
yeah, basically he gave me some advice on how to get to the city and what to try, and
Nice.
yeah, and then it was basically like his main advice is just you go to the main place, which is the Plaza de España, and then you just walk around there, and then it didn't disappoint. I don't like, if you want something more interactive, there are lots of theater, there are lots of museums.
Oh my god, yeah, there are fuck ton of theaters around Madrid. Like I've been to that area. It was like cathedrals, art galleries, theaters, and then the worst part was that like my friends aren't culture people, so they thought all this was very boring. And then so like I didn't even do much during my stay in Madrid, just because my friends aren't the kind who's willing to stay in one area for too long. Yeah, I still remember how they went out partying at night, and I was the only one staying home. And then they came back. Then they came back home at like 5 a.m. and I had to take care of them waking up.
My goodness.
The other time they stayed in the casino for like 4 hours, and then we had to talk a taxi at 4 a.m. Yeah.
My goodness.
I didn't really do much in Madrid. I would love to do more. Like it's a very nice place. And it's like, how to say, like the environment was very relaxing, I guess. I can't find a better word, but like it was like, I mean, obviously because I was a tourist, but then like it just feels really chill to stay there, you know. The best I have in Madrid is the food, really. Especially since somehow like got a lot of squid ink pasta, I believe. Like, I'm starting to mingle up all my memories because I've been too many places. It's like, did I have pasta there? Maybe it might be in Germany. You know,
yeah. I think like because I already spent most of my traveling budget in the US. So I was like, I came to Spain with very little remaining money. So I did like see lots of tapas places. It's like I will one day come here again.
Oh yeah. I think we definitely should. Yeah. That reminds me how MB half complained about how we talk about food in every episode.
Exactly. He was saying us like, you guys are a very good food podcast. I guess we are.
Oh my god! You know, like next time when we have like when for another Saga tournament, I think we should definitely make like a food episode, you know, something like that.
Yeah, I know.
We should stay around for an extra day just to criticize on the food around the area.
Yes, we should. I've been wanting to do that. I think it's how to say, it's a good way. I think it's to get more out of your trip. Like, because as the CG players, we always travel to like new places. We are encouraged to so go here and play your card games. But sometimes we ended up just so we stay in the hotel and maybe play card games and then maybe play some other games. Just because we don't know what to do.
I mean that's the point. If you make so much hassle and like you don't even get a bit money back, then like you might as well not go. So like for me, like I like going around, but like if I'm there for the tournament, I'm just gonna focus on the tournament. Like I don't mind like making a few more days out just to go around the area, but like before the tournament, I'll probably focus on the cards and just stay in the hotel instead.
True.
But yeah, next time we should probably like spare another day.
Yeah.
Just to do that.
Yes. Especially. Yeah, I think like we even with the Netherlands, yeah, actually you don't have that problem because you got my air fryer. It's like I think like after we finished the pro tour, we both bought the fish and chips near the station.
Quote unquote fish and chips. It's not even like that.
Yeah, it's similar. It's like you I think you were able to hold yourself and then wait until we got home, and then you use my air fryer to refry everything, so everything's still crispy.
Oh yeah, somehow I sustained the whole day with a single piece of biscuit.
Yes, that
I
biscuit.
don't know how I did that.
That biscuit is magic.
The almighty biscuit, yes.
Yeah, I think like I at the night of the Worlds, why I also can go to sleep right away without any dinner. It's probably also because I ate that biscuit. My goodness, that biscuit, man.
Yeah. That biscuit is amazing. We have to advertise for that.
Yeah, I hope that one day when we are big enough to get sponsored, I hope that we can be sponsored by them because we actually eat them. Pick up the sponsors.
That was.
Yeah.
We need more of those.
Yeah, we are not Germans, but we can get help you to expand to other countries as well.
Sponsor us the biscuits when we travel.
Yeah, give us like 20 packs or something. I think the others also enjoyed them, right?
Oh yeah, they were actually good taste as well. Yeah.
Yeah. How dare they become so sweet and so energy dense that it can sustain you for the whole day? That's not fair. Yeah. Speaking of food, since Amy has said that we are a food podcast, what was your favorite food out of this trip actually in the US?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah, because like if we were to pick like one, it's also quite hard.
It is really hard. Like, I mean, surprisingly, unsurprisingly, it's not the US foods. Because like when we talk about US foods, it's usually just deep fried shit.
Yeah.
I mean, the three I can think of is either the burrito, or the pasta in the market. I can't remember the name.
Oh yeah, the GCM, Grand Central Market.
Yes. Or the tsukemen.
Oh yeah, the tsukemen is godly though.
I mean, if I didn't order a large portion, I think I would have enjoyed that.
Yeah, I think we made an oversight there because it's a Japanese restaurant, so I don't think we had an inkling of feeling that it would be that much.
Yeah, because normally when you order tsukemen, it's just like a really small portion at like regular size. And I thought it'd be the same even if it's in the US because especially since when it's also operated by actual Japanese, I thought they wouldn't really follow the norm of like big size burger, big size chips, and stuff like that. And then like, no, large size is actually oversized. It's like, jeez.
Jesus
and then like normally I wouldn't feel too bad, but like because we talk so much with like the waitress, which I assume is probably the manager of the restaurant as well, I was like, I had to finish this. I would feel bad.
I know, right?
Yeah, I mean, at the end, I actually gave her tips just because, she was being really friendly and I felt bad for even leaving out a little bit of the food. And then also because we're like the last table before they close.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel bad for dragging them, for the night. So yes,
Yeah.
I actually gave them tips. I have been a decent visitor.
Yeah. But anyway, moving on to my favorite food. Yeah, I think the only time I gave tips is my first Lyft driver, and then after
Your what?
that, so the first Lyft that I ordered, I kind of don't. I just reached the US, and then I was like with the tourist mood, and then I just gave her the tip. And then like I realized like no other people are giving tips to their Lyft drivers, so I was like, I am a broke student. I need to remind myself that.
I mean, it's supposed to be actually broke. Then like, yeah, there's, I guess you don't have to force yourself to. But like, normally, if I think it actually has a good service, I actually don't mind giving tips.
Yeah.
Like I also gave tip to like the taxi driver when we reached the airport on the last day. I think, yeah. So it's like, I don't know. Yeah, for me it depends. Yeah, normally I wouldn't give tips either, but
True. Yeah, I think
if I believe, I mean, like I was going to. I mean, I gotta say though, like surprisingly, like the Uber / Lyft drivers were all very good. Like they provide really good services. They were being really friendly, and then like they just chat a lot. Like I don't know if that's the nature of taxi drivers, but like some of them are just like being really chatty. Oh, where you came from? Oh, why are you here? And then they just that go blah 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 blah. Here's my son. Here's my daughter. I've been doing this. I went there. Like,
yeah, I think like I sometimes forget that people in the US they didn't become Lyft driver out of necessity. It's like I've been so used to the Lyft driver, the Uber driver in Indonesia. Basically, they had to do that because it's the job that they can do.
Yeah. I think it's the same in the UK because like a lot of the times the drivers are like, I mean, okay, no offense, but like the impression I receive from like news and stuff like that is like when you see your driver being an Indian or like in general someone with a heavy accent, you just feel that like they're here because they're forced to do this job. Yeah, so like my general impression is like taxi drivers are forced to be here to do their job.
Yeah.
Well, but like like but I suppose you can judge that by seeing that type of cars, but I'm not good with cars.
Yeah.
So like, especially in the UK when they're all like pretty much the same. I don't know if this guy is actually broke or like he's just doing this as a side job. But like, in the US, you can definitely see that doing this as a side job. Like there was this car, I can't remember. Like you guys will recognize the type, but I can't. But it was like a blue car, and then like inside, like they literally have a screen between the driver's seat and the front seat, and then at the back there's another screen to choose your song on Spotify. I was like, what the fuck? I don't even get this on the plane, man.
And yeah, I think even the door was like really fancy. Like you don't have like the usual door handle. It's just like one small button. You can put no power on it and click, and then your door just opens. Like what?
Yeah. Or like, oh, it's automatic. Like what? Like,
exactly.
Damn, like that guy. I really wanted to give him a tip, but I didn't. I only had like $20 notes on me, so I mean, as much as I want to give a tip, I ain't gonna give $20.
Why would you do that? Yeah, that's also the awkward part, right? Because like, okay, so guys, like in Germany, if you give tips, it's like basically to round things up, right? So like you maybe round it to the next
yeah.
$1 or $2 higher, and then like
Yeah. So
yeah.
basically, you don't want the cents, you don't want the pennies, but yeah.
But also like because I know that the tipping culture in the US is different, so I don't want to tip with my mindset as someone who lives in Germany, and it's like, what if they think this is too small? Like, will then no tipping be?
Just do the conversion in your head. You're a fucking Asian.
I can't count. That's why I lost. But anyway, yeah, I think like in the end, in the US, yeah, the tacos, as you say in the UK, the tacos is probably also the best. The fried chicken game is also pretty strong. Like even the one we got in Walmart was still pretty nice. Fuck the
Oh yeah, no, yeah. The one in Walmart was actually really nice for like a buy to go chicken.
Exactly.
Oh my god, the ones in 7-Eleven, I only
Yeah, that one.
sniff it and I want to throw up.
Yeah, fuck that shit though. I think like
Yeah, fuck the 7-Eleven ones, but yeah, the Walmart ones were so good.
yeah. And also honorable mention to the chicken in the convention center. It raises the bar for like convention center food for me. It's like, yes, they cost an arm and a leg to buy, but it's like, fuck, this is like a standard.
True.
This is like a standard fast food quality.
Yeah, no. It was actually pretty good in that, they probably brought it out freshly from the kitchen, and then like the way they do it is that like they didn't pull it out like the normal like cafeteria counters, that kind of thing. They basically only pull it into the bowl, the box, like with like the chips and everything when someone approaches them, and like that make the food like at least keep being hot. I like, let's not care if it's fresh or not. It's fucking deep fried. It's not gonna be fresh, but like, at the very least they kept it hot, and that's what it matters. Yeah. So yeah, but like the guy who chose the chicken pot that I didn't like, but like other than that, like it was good enough. Yeah. Like, I was actually expecting some wings, but they chose the. I don't know which part of the chicken that was actually, but well, it's boneless.
Yes.
So, it's not the fillet. I can remember that much. It's not the fillet, but yeah.
Yeah, probably the fillet, but I think like for the third one, since you already chose the sukemen, just to give a variation to the listeners, I think I'll have to pick the matcha ice cream that my friend bought for me. So after the tournament, since I didn't get to top 16 anyway, I decided to meet my friend who also lives in California. She's a friend from she's a friend from elementary school basically. So she's my literal definition of an Osana Jimmy. So yeah. So also we kind of get stuck to each other because like we went to the same school, and we which has a middle school, so we went to the same middle school. And then I thought because like that middle school is a Christian, like a Protestant school, right? So for my senior high school, I decided to move to a Catholic school, mostly. Yeah. And then okay, then I thought that we will not meet again because like she will probably go to the high school of my middle school, right? And then turns out I ended my class for the day, and then like guess who I met in the class. Of course. Yay. So yeah, I think like I think like she's the only one who she's my only high school friend that I still kept in contact with. Yeah, good thing that I was very happy to see her still very healthy. She has a family now, which is also a really nice thing to see. But anyway, she let's get back to the food. She took me to this okonomiyaki restaurant, and then which is also really nice. They had this cheese okonomiyaki, and it was it made this kind of smoky flavor that is like really nice. Like, so we ordered like three flavors. Like the other two are seafood. So since I really like seafood that are not fish, I expected the seafood ones would win, right? No, it's the cheese one. Cheese one that actually won. Surprise, surprise. It's like it has, I think, like, because the whole cheese was torched, so like there was this kind of smoky flavor, and it made it like way more flavorful than the other ones. Like the other ones, you kind of have to put lots of sauce for them to make it more pleasant, because okonomiyaki is mostly flour, right? So it was meant to be eaten with sauce on it. And then after that, we went around the little Tokyo, and then we ate this matcha ice cream. It's half matcha, half hojicha. And it was really nice. It was the most pleasant, bitter thing that I have put in my mouth for the whole year.
Yeah, it's how to say, it's pretty nice that hojicha is like getting more attention outside of Japan. Like I used to really like a lot of like the dishes with hojicha taste, and then yeah, like actually there was this restaurant in Hong Kong which is literally themed after tea. Like they have like every one of the dish is either in matcha or hojicha, and like it will taste so good. I need to see if like it's still around when I go back. I almost forgot about it.
Oh, that would be
But
really
yeah,
nice.
hojicha is a nice taste as well. And like for those who don't know what it is, it basically means boiled tea. No, no, it's not. It's not. It's something else. I don't know how to translate that into English. That's the thing. Cause like it's technically not something you have in English, I think.
Yeah, I think like because the English tea namings, it basically stems from how long they have been fermented, but with the
roasted tea.
okay.
There we go. There we
Oh.
go. Yeah. Like, cause you don't normally associate roast with tea, so like took me a moment. But yeah, roasted tea. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. Now that is a term that I am familiar with. Yeah, I think
Yeah, and I think, and like I don't know if it's because like matcha's like basically overrated, or it's because like hojicha actually has a better taste to it. Like I actually prefer hojicha over matcha if there's a choice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because like I just feel like hojicha has like a stronger taste in terms of like the tea.
Oh yeah.
Well, basically a stronger taste of the leaves than matcha. And I think also probably because of matcha usually mixing with the milk. So like the tea actually isn't as strong as like normally, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think she mentioned that actually, like compared to the other stores, like this particular store, she likes it because the taste of the tea, like both the hojicha and the matcha, are stronger than the milk. Like there's most stores, yeah, like what you said, basically since it's an ice cream, so of course they have milk in it, but like the milk is way too strong, so it's basically really sweet.
Yeah.
Which kind of defeats the purpose, isn't it? You want the pleasant bitter stuff, not the
the pleasant bitter stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Exactly. That's also why the coffee in Spain is also quoted, because like I think it games more with the culture, right? Like coffee it's a material, so you can't really change too much about it. But like with where depending on where you live, it kind of shapes like what what coffee like the people there usually enjoy, right? And German coffee, they are nice if you brew it yourself, but like if you buy them from like a cafe, then they would most likely be made to German taste, which is really hot, really bitter. It was made to be enjoyed while boiling hot. I can't do that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't take bitter coffee as well.
Mm-mm.
Like the best I can get is latte,
Yeah,
but usually I still get mocha.
yeah. But that's also why like the latte in so even if when they are both made latte, since the German coffee is made to be way more bitter, it just tastes bitter in the end. Just like it tastes like unpleasant bitterness behind the milk. But like the one in Spain is just it just gives you a nice bitter accent to the sweet milk. So it was like, oh my goodness, I wanted to drink this coffee every day. Yeah, that's actually the thing that I forgot. I probably should have bought the coffee beans for myself. I think again, unless you are going with the specialty stuff, if you are going to the supermarket one, you'll probably get something that is already catered to the basically the people who are going to consume them, right? So like yeah, the German coffee, even if you brew it yourself, it will still be a little bit slightly more bitter, because that's how people like it. They want it to be boiling hot and bitter. Yeah.
Is boiling hot and bitter is actually fine. I don't get people who like iced coffee. It's like it's already bitter and probably no taste,
Uh-uh.
and then you're literally adding ice water to dilute it.
Yeah.
Wow, and I you know when something is cold,
Mm-hmm.
I believe it actually enhances the bitter flavor even more. So it's like, how bad is your life that you need something even more bitter, man?
Yeah, that's why you do cold brew, and then like yeah, there are some. I mean, like how you roast the coffee and everything. It kind of also affects how much bitterness being extracted. And also, if you make an iced coffee out of the boiling coffee, it's not going to be pleasant, because the heat is one of the thing that withdraws lots of the bitter flavors. So that's why cold brewing exists. So it basically to draw only the coffee flavor without too much of the bitterness. But that's also like that's why also you need to leave it for long, but not too long, because like if you leave it for too long, then it will draw the bitter flavor regardless. Yeah, that's the fun part. So if you make a coffee that is naturally not to be, I mean like you made the coffee to not be bitter. So basically by brewing them on a lower temperature. So even by lower temperatures, usually like 70, 80 degrees Celsius still, but not 200 degree. Then it will be pretty pleasant when you drink it with ice, because it brings out the natural, because coffee is still a part of fruit, right? So it has some natural sugar in it. That is why like if you don't extract the bitterness as much, then it will make the natural sweetness way more apparent. Yeah, and then like with that, and also because it's not too hot, the ice will not melt as fast, so you can drink it, and then you can get the cooling coffee inside your mouth. Wait, that sounds wrong, but yeah. But yeah, that is my argument to define iced coffee. But yeah, if you buy them from just anywhere, then yeah, I had Dunkin' yesterday, and it it was terrible. I now know why Americans doesn't like Dunkin'.
Like what?
Boy, the Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it yet. Actually, I've seen so many Dunkin' Donuts, but I actually haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, I think I tried it out only because it was the only familiar establishment in the airport. Yeah, I think because it's more because of bias because I'm from Indonesia, right? And in Indonesia, usually when the restaurant is not from an established brand, usually the markup is way crazier, and then the quality is generally lower because they just know that you gotta kind of stuck there. But with the franchises, but with the franchises, it's usually not as much different than what it is outside. Maybe they will up it by 10%, or you cannot use the discounts, but it will generally still be on the same quality, or at least lower by not much. And then have I sent you the pancake that I ate there? It was like the cheapest on their menu is actually this thing called the pancake sausage wrap. Which I am not, I did that in the past, so I'm not over eating meat inside, like savory stuff inside pancake. But the only problem is I am in the United States of America paying $4 and I get that small set excuse of a pancake. My God.
Oh yeah, you sent me that. Yeah, that looks really small.
Yeah,
I would hate it as well.
I know, right? And then there's the coffee is like $4 ice, and then like the large is like only 30 cents more expensive. So I was like, fuck it, I'll get the biggest one. and then I was still quite impressed because she asked me like, do you want milk with that? And I don't need to pay for the milk. That doesn't happen in Europe. In Europe, you all have to pay an extra 40 cents for the milk, but she just gave me the milk. Okay, fine.
Really?
Yeah. So because she asked me for
We
the
don't
milk
get
after
we don't
I
get
paid.
charged for milk in the UK.
Yeah, you don't?
No, we don't.
Oh, interesting. I think here it's more like into if you buy like the black coffee, then you can get the milk in the condiments counter. But if you get like the milk coffee from the barista, then they will charge you extra. Kind of thing, yeah.
Interesting, because my dad always got asked for milk, but like he always only drinks black coffee. That's why I notice it. Yeah, like I believe in the UK we don't get charged for milk.
So that's why.
Because you need some milk.
Yeah. and then that is the first time the milk doesn't salvage the coffee. Not really the first time. I already know because there was this one time where I was like so tired that I accidentally made coffee out of used grounds. Like basically I used the grounds to make coffee before, and then I sometimes I just forgot to take them off, and then I made a second batch, which tastes like a very leafy. It basically tastes like a leafy bitter water. And and then I just add milk to that, and then it just felt like So this is very harsh black tea. But yeah, that's basically how. Well, that is very acidic as well. That is how the Dunkin' coffee tastes for me. Is this coffee? Is this milk? Or is this just bitter water?
Oh yeah, like fast food, like coffee and fast food chains are almost never good. Like people always complain about the coffee in McDonald's and everything. I mean, I wouldn't know the difference because I don't like coffee in general. So like, just like, oh my god, the coffee at McDonald's is so bad. I was like, isn't coffee just like bad in general?
Yeah. Also, everything in beverages in the US is generally just more expensive. I think I think like because my friend was like impressed that I spent on not only but like because like I told them like I was like surprised when I see like the boba was like 6.5 6.9 and then the ice cream was like 6.5 6.25 by the way, the ice cream that I had, which is probably like 3 scoops of ice cream. And then like because like in Germany, like even in the expensive places, like 3 scoops is like 5.4 euro. And you got to choose 3 flavors. And then the boba is like maybe 4 and for 4.5 or something. So they were like, "What? You only paid that much?" But yeah.
Yeah, like 4.5 euros sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, even the coffee, the hot coffee, I think it's also in general, and it's a little bit more expensive, but not by much. I was just happy that there was more option for cold brew coffee. It's like cold brew coffee is something that is like, or I just iced coffee in general is just something that doesn't happen in Germany. Like they don't serve iced coffee unless it's summer. That is one.
Okay, I see.
And then like even if the establishment has advertised that they have cold brew coffee, it's also a 50-50 whether they will have one. Like I think yeah, because like I think you were there like when we were in the Düsseldorf airport, and I went to two cafe, which says that they serve cold brew coffee and none of them have them. Yeah, why would they advertise something that they don't have? I am really disappointed.
But yeah, talking about beverages, in like my stay in the US was also my first time drinking horchata, which is it's a type of drink more than like just being one drink. It's generally plant based, but sometimes contains animal milk. So because the one that I ordered was from a Mexican street counter, so I believe it's gonna be the kind that based on white rice actually, because like when I drink it, it actually tastes more like rice pudding that you can have in the UK. So that's like the best description I can give, because you know the others were asking, oh, how does it taste like? It's like rice pudding. Yeah, so I believe like it was the kind that made of white rice. Yeah, it was pretty good. It looks like milk tea, and it tasted like rice. Thumbs up.
Kind of want
10 out of 10.
Kind of want to try it out now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think like the similar thing that we have is called usually like it's basically, it can be called anything because like the base is basically coconut milk, and then the brown sugar.
Oh yeah, coconut milk is so good.
Yeah, man, it's like, oh my god. It's like when I had that, it's always too much, but once I crave it, it's like, fuck, man, I want it now.
Yeah, my grandma also used to give me like cans of like coconut milk. But I can't remember the brand, but like it was from mainland China, so my mom didn't like that. I drank quite a bit of it. Yeah, that was good. But and then I know that like my domestic workers used to drink quite a bit of that as well, because she's from the Philippines, and apparently there's a brand that also make coconut milk, but like I haven't actually tried that as well. I need to try that when I go back actually. But like, I'm always the kind that I need to save money, and then like don't buy any drinks or snacks. So like, I always forget about them.
Yeah. No, right. The snack.
Yeah, and then also there's one more food I have to talk about, which is like the takawasa.
Oh yeah.
That I had with the tsukemen. So takawasa literally means octopus and wasabi. And that's about it. And then like the octopus it's also raw. It's actually raw octopus. And then like you just add wasabi into it, and like, oh, they put some really strong wasabi into it. I love it.
My goodness, that sounds nice.
You literally just heard an orgasm from Theo just now. Like,
Oh yeah. Speaking of orgasm, actually I got it not from food, but I bought a fancy pen.
You got it. Okay.
Yeah, I got a fancy pen.
Okay. If you didn't clarify yourself, that has just gone weird there. But yeah, sure.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't clarify myself because like my friend brought me to this Japanese bookstore, and then she was playing with the sample stuff, right? And I was like, I don't draw, I don't write as much, so I'll probably just look at the books. And when she left, and then I need to wait for you guys to come from the world's venue. It's like, yeah, I don't have anything to do. Let's look at the pen section, and then I tried one of them, and then like the pressure is just right. I almost screamed myself. It's like I scribe it on the paper, and it was like, yeah, this is a pen for me. But yeah, I tried several others, and it just didn't feel right. That's why I ended up buying it.
Yeah, the only pen I approve is from Muji, and like that's about it. I don't even buy any pens now. I mean, most people don't even buy any pens now because we mostly works on computer and laptops anyway. So like, especially since I still have like a bunch of pens at home and still haven't used yet. So I'm not gonna waste my money.
Yeah.
And neither should you when you're literally typing more than I do.
When I live in Germany, so I kinda need pen, but like I've been like buying like the cheaper ones. So I kinda wanted the good ones. But yeah, returning into food, since we have been tempted and they failed to tempt us with all the pack and wrap hot dogs, cash panel. But yeah, I don't know why it stuck to my head. They're chanting the hot dogs. hot dog. My God, I feel like I'm dissing them, but it just stuck. They actually their marketing is working on me, but although I didn't work, so now I'm I'm marketing for them. My goodness.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was actually funny. Like whenever you walk in, walk out, you just hear them saying, hot dog, do you want some hot dog? It's really good, buy some hot dog.
Pack and wrap hot dog.
Yeah, exactly, XCT, very hot dog.
My goodness.
I mean, I didn't buy any hot dog from them, but got like watermelon, papaya. The papaya especially because we rarely have that here in the UK. Probably because like no one imported, and you know it's not something you grow in this godforsaken land. So that I had my papaya when I had my chance because papaya is good.
Yeah,
The good tropical food.
it is. I am from a tropical country, so I can vouch for that.
Yeah.
And then I think like the only thing that we don't really get when we are in the US is chicken wings. For some reason.
I need to have that. I need some chicken wings.
No,
I had my chicken wings last night with KFC, but you know that's just like the usual fulfill your craving stuff. I need my good chicken wings. We should have got that when we were in the US.
Yes, the 7-Eleven one that doesn't count. That's not chicken wings. That's felt. Actually, I actually got my fill of chicken wings. You know how?
How?
I went to Texas for my transit, right? However,
Texan chicken wings. I still haven't tried that yet.
Yeah. However, I only have a 54 minutes layover in Texas, right? In Dallas. And to make things even worse, they come like 30 minutes, 20 minutes late. So when I come, I have to go straight to the next boarding gate. Next to boarding gate, which is like one terminal away. So thank God they have like this Skylink train thing. Which would have been abysmal if we don't have that. And it still takes like 5 minutes on that train. So it's like, fuck. Imagine if I decided to walk. Like the train, like the monorail takes 5 minutes. Imagine if you walk. God damn it. So yeah, in the end, I just went straight to the boarding gate. I don't have time to buy anything. So I thought, so I don't get to see Texas. I don't get to eat anything in Texas. I mean, like the vibe, even in the airport, like the vibe between LAX and for Dallas Fort Worth is already really different. So that is a plus. Like LAX is really it feels as devoid as life as how people describe it, and then Fort Worth was like it feels like the airport of any other country. I felt like it felt really pleasant. Like there's life, and then staff were also like really friendly. And then I get into the plane, right? Okay, fuck. And then like I got a second disappointment because I just realized the flight back to Spain is not by Iberia but like by American Airlines. So it's like fuck. I really enjoyed the Iberia's plane food, and then now I have to deal with this. And then and then like a Spanish couple was sitting beside me, right? And then like okay, so they bring really big packs, so it took some time for them to settle in, and then like we settled in, and then I smell like a really strong really strong smell. It was chicken, isn't it? It smells like fried chicken. And then I really wanted the fried chicken, and then like we flew, and then they started opening the boxes. So I was like, "What the fuck? Why are they opening fried chicken beside me? God damn it!" And then as if he was like he was being a really good Samaritan, he tapped on my shoulder and he asked me the one thing that I really wanted to hear. Do you want some chicken? Brother, God himself has sent you here today. I thank thee, Lord. Anyway. Yes, yeah, that's the story of how I got 6 chicken wings inside the plane. God, they were absolute fire though.
Oh, thank you, random Spanish couple.
Yeah, thank you, random Spanish couple. If I ever meet you again in Germany, I will buy you guys 2 portions of doner kebab. My goodness.
Oh, that was a good twist.
Yeah. My God. Even the steward just was like, oh wow. I knew it was chicken. My goodness. The steward just was quite funny.
Oh yeah, thank God I also bought some chicken today.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, just Tesco drumstick, but at least I getting chicken tonight.
Exactly. Same. I just had some fried chicken and it doesn't hit the same.
Did you actually finish all of them?
No.
Yes.
I think I only ate like 9 wings and 2 drumsticks in the end.
Yeah, because I saw your photos. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. I also forgot, right? Because like I was like I felt so weak, so I was like, fuck, I don't have it. I'm still defrosting my chicken from my freezer, and then I already had my quote unquote bolognese that I made myself. So I was like, fuck, I don't want to eat the same thing in the night. That's at least not today. That will be too depressing on the first day back in Germany. So I kind of wanted to eat something.
Not tomorrow, only on Monday.
Yes.
I can't forget where the meme came from, but it was a very obscure meme that I kind of stuck in my head ever since high school because my roommate just kept spamming it for like days.
Yeah, my goodness, those kind of memes is the one that stays, isn't it?
Not today, not tomorrow, only on Monday.
Anyway, like I was so lazy to get up. Also, it's because I was like reading this manga and I was really enjoying it. I was like, fuck, I don't want to go. And then okay, so I just opened Uber Eats and then fuck, what can we have here today? So there was this one chicken place. They have a buy one get one free for the wings. And then Uber Eats himself is having a promotion. If I spend 20 euro, which is the minimum to spend in that restaurant, I get a 7 euro discount. So that's why I
nice.
bought that's how I bought like 24 wings and for 2 drumsticks, and then for 20 euro, and then with the delivery and the discount it came to like 15, so I guess that's still fine. But yeah, I don't know why they sent me 4 drumsticks though. It was a nice surprise still, but they sent me 4 drumsticks instead of 2.
Yeah, like what was it? I never used Uber Eat. Like you know, back in the villa,
Mm-mm.
you know, like Josh and the others like, oh, let's order something on Uber. It's like
Mm.
I can't order. You guys have to do that. And it's
Uh-uh.
like, and I said I don't have any Uber Eats or any apps on that because I never do that. It's like, how do you have delivery? I think it was Andrew who said that. You know him, always that exaggerated. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's like, because I don't do deliveries. I need to save money. It's like,
Exactly. But yeah, I also really rarely order them these days unless I can. They have a buy one get one free that I can. Because like I used to order more because like how they do their buy one get one free is basically if you order something, then they will still consider the price as the total price. So basically, if it costs like 15 euro, then it will cost 30 euro, and then they will give you 100% discount basically. So that way you can kind of cheat the minimum order. But I think now they fix it, so basically the value of your order will still be based on what you pay. So like if it's 15 euro for 2 portions, then the total of your order is still 15 euro, so you have to order something more so that you can go beyond the minimum order. Which is why I use them less now. But yeah, it is just nice to have them just to gaslight myself to go outside. So basically these days I just use Uber Eats to open them, and then I see them, and then like, so if I order from here, I'll need to spend 15 euro. Fuck it, I'm going to the supermarket now. Yeah. In the end, the best way to get yourself to move is to gaslight yourself, isn't it? The time tested method.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But yeah, I guess that was the end of our World's 2023 journey. I'm happy for you guys for getting to the top 64. Definitely not salty because I'm the only one in our team that doesn't get in. But yeah. I guess again, mistakes happens, bad luck happens. It is not the reason to dwell on the past. I try to exaggerate it a little bit, but like I have moved on. I have work to do tomorrow, so I am going to do my colloquium probably next. Thesis defense probably next week, and then I'll have to finish transferring my work before the end of this month, and then focus on getting a job after that. So like fuck, I can stay depressed from losing a children card game tournament. But yeah,
time to return to be a functional society member.
yeah, we can focus on the 2024 seasons. This time I will do my best. I will be a meta slave if I have to get into the top 16 at least. My god. No, just kidding. I wouldn't be a meta slave. I know if I become a meta slave, it would not. I will probably. We never know. We'll have to try that. Yeah. Anyway, that has been our post Worlds episode. Of course, talking more into what we like in the foods that we like in the US. Probably next time we'll talk more about other things that we like in the US. Or if you guys are interested into other topics, or you want us to talk specifically more maybe about BSS or about a certain food that we have mentioned in the podcast, you can always send us your questions to our email at therefreshsteppodcast@gmail.com. Or if you are listening to this in YouTube, you can also leave your questions in the comments below. So yeah, I guess that has been everything that we can share for this week. We hope that you guys have a nice week going forward, and we'll see you all in the next thing. Bye bye.
Bye.